As Coach Petty and the soccer team makes their way up, I want to take this opportunity to say, when we leave, and I'll mention it again, I'm sure, but they do a fundraiser each year, and they have their discount cards. They're out in the lobby. They're only $10, and I know a lot of people look forward to getting them every year. So just make sure you look out for the soccer team on your way out and purchase one of those cards. Now, Coach Petty.
Thank you, Coach Q. All right, so men's soccer team finished the season with a record of 18-7, scored 94 goals on the season, allowing only 44, and a heartbreaking loss in the third round of state playoffs. Would like to thank Coach Q, of course, admin, of course, Charlie for all he does. Special thank you to Mr. Carl Branch for constantly running our clock. He's always there. Would like to thank our team mom for all the time, energy, and effort she put into it. I'd like to thank you parents for all that you do, making sure your kids are there, making sure your kids are well taken care of, also making sure that you take care of our concessions, and we really appreciate that. I'd like to thank the Booster Club also on that end for helping us cover concessions. We'd like to thank any of the guys or gals that came out and were ball boys and ball girls. We do appreciate y'all stepping up at game times and coming out and chasing balls for us while the game's being played. Would like to thank any of those that I impromptu got you to come out and be a videographer for me, so you can video the game. So I do appreciate that, because I know I catch some of you in the stands. And most of all, I'd like to thank my assistant coaches. As you've seen already, we're kind of keeping this in the family. I've got one in volleyball, and then the rest of my assistant coaches are, of course, my family. And I would really like to appreciate thanking them, tell them how much I appreciate them. I'd like to thank my manager, Robert Hennessy. I'm not sure if he was able to be here tonight. Really stepped up about 2/3 of the way through the season, or about 1/3 of the way through the season, and really kept us in check on the sidelines, kept our equipment squared away, and kept everything where it needed to be. So let's get to the reason why we're here tonight. So first thing I'd like to award tonight is their varsity letters. Just about everybody lettered this year. That means they played in at least 1/3 of the games that we had this season. And so what I would like to do now is go through the first year varsity letter awards. Varsity letter award to Christian Cisneros, Christian Reyes, Jaheim Blunt, Isaiah Mitchell, Caden Miller, Johnny Hickey, Alex Sprouse, Taylor Ashley, Raekwon Blunt, Sam Elks, John O'Connor, and Alex Silva. All first year award letter winners. Again, ladies and gentlemen, most of these guys up here were freshmen, and I'm really looking forward to what they can do in the future. Second year varsity award letter winners, Jersaine Aguirre, Anna Hernandez-Tello, Bryce Sosaby, Christian Cruz. Our third year varsity letter award winner, and these are the guys that have been sticking with me the longest, and I appreciate the effort they put into it. Ian Bradbury, Miguel Prado Perez, Pedro Chavez Pullman, Jonatan Trevino Perez, and Adier Cisneros. And then our final ones, our fourth year varsity letter award winners. I don't know how these guys have put up with me for this long, but I appreciate the 4 years that they have devoted to Southside High School soccer. Kenny Avia Esparza and Vladimir Maeda Gonzalez. So to finish this off, we want to get to some of the coaches awards and some of the all-conference stuff. The first award I'd like to give out tonight is our most improved. When I do awards, me and my coaching staff sit down and we talk about it. I also let the players vote. But this one this year really caught me because I actually had a number of people in the stands come down and go, "Where'd this kid come from? We didn't notice him last year. Did he play last year?" And I said, "Yes, he played last year." We didn't notice him. He really made a drastic improvement on our back line defensively. He really stepped up as a team leader as a senior. And so this year our most improved player goes to Bryce Soseby. Our defensive player of the year this year. I wish to God I could have had this kid for all 4 years. I got him for at least 2, and I was really thrilled with it. We put him in, and I'm going to tell you right now, when you watch the rest of the team just rally around a kid because he knows what he's doing and he locks him down defensively. This kid came on and really worked the back line and helped us in so many times. I don't know how many times he actually made saves and he wasn't even the goalie. I forgot how we lost track of it. This year, our defensive player of the year goes to Christian Cruz Gonzalez. Our coach's award goes to a young man that, if trash needs to be picked up, I don't got to say a word, it's getting picked up. If equipment needs to be picked up, I don't got to say a word, it's getting picked up. If players forgot their equipment, he's finding them equipment. I don't know how many players this year he found socks for because they forgot their socks for a game, or he found them shin guards because they forgot their shin guards for a game. He's constantly, and don't get me wrong, I love him to death, but he's constantly annoying me sometimes going, "Coach, we need this, Coach, we need this, Coach, this guy forgot this, Coach, this guy forgot this." And don't get me wrong, I love him to death and I wouldn't trade this kid for the world. But our coaches award this year goes to, well, in essence, my 4th coaching staff member, Pedro Chavez Pullman. To move on to our all-conference awards, we had 3 all-conference nominations, and I'm going to do 2 of them right now. Both of these gentlemen really stepped up for me. They're both sophomores, but they both became leaders on the field. And when I mean leaders on the field, it means I can trust them to do whatever was needed when it needed to be needed. They helped in so many opportunities, making adjustments. The first one goes to a young man who has played 44 games here at Southside High School. Unfortunately, he only has 3 assists to his name, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you watched him play, you know how much of an effective player he is on the field. My first all-conference goes to Eder Hernandez-Teller. Second all-conference, and again, please remember that these all-conferences are also the ones that the coaches, when we have the coaches meeting, come to me and say, "Hey, I saw this kid, I know what he's doing, I've seen what he does for your team." And those coaches have input on what ends up happening with these awards, and they help me vote on them as to who they think our all-conference players are. This kid, again, also got recognized by the coaches of the opposing teams, got recognized by me and my coaching staff for the fact that, again, this being his first year to play, and again, he only scored 1 goal with 3 assists, but made such an impact on the field that it couldn't go unnoticed. Our second all-conference goes to Taylor Ashley. Our final awards tonight go to 2 young men that I hate to say you couldn't live without. Couldn't live without. I had to live without them for a few games throughout the course of their careers, but it was always a major downfall for us. First young man has played 56 games here at Southside High School. In those 56 games, he has scored 51 goals with 29 assists. My co-MVP and all-conference nomination goes to Jonatan Trevix. The last award tonight goes to, again, another co-MVP. Played 73 games here at Southside High School, is second in all-time leading scorer with 101 career goals, 41 assists. He holds the single season record for 46 goals in one season. He is not only all conference, but he is the conference player of the year and co-MVP, Kenny Avila Esparza. Again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all you guys have done. We thank you for the support. Look forward to seeing you guys on the pitch next year. Gentlemen, thank y'all so much for a great season.
Jona!